I'm with the wonderful Glenn Kevin, who I've never ever met before in my entire life. Now, you're one of the principal organisers of all of this. Like, you're one of the people that's made this possible. Like, how does it feel having it come to completion?
Oh my god, it feels wonderful. Like, everything hurts. I want to cry inside, but everyone's happy and everything's going smoothly and swimmingly now. I learned to build a teepee today, something I never thought I'd do in my life. And yeah, Hadrian Cup 13. Whoop whoop.
Yep, it's going really well. The sun's beginning to come out. It was one of those days when it rained really heavily in the morning and everyone was like, oh no, and then it looks like it's actually going to be beautiful.
Yeah, that's when we're setting up the gazebo, actually, when it was chucking it down with rain. And then we had to move the pegs. And then the peg lifter started sinking into the mud. And I was thinking, okay, I think we're going to end up in China at this rate.
So what's the order of the day? So we've got games going on at the minute. And then later on we've got the trophy ceremony.
Yeah, so we've got our union tournament and our touch rugby tournament going on at the moment. Around 4-ish, we've got the final matches on the main pitch. And then around 5-ish, we're then going to be having our award ceremony where we'll find out who wins this year's Hadrian Cup.
Are there separate trophies for touch and normal rugby? Or do they have their normal rugby fighting the touch people at the end?
No, so we have our Hadrian Cup is the union trophy because it's the original, it's kind of the roots where this has all come from. Touch was an extension we added on to the tournament last year. And that's when we made up, we introduced the Artima Cup, I believe it's called. I might be wrong. And that is apparently Latin for touch.
Oh.
So, and that's where the title came from. And I think it's also, there's also another one which is like the word for female as well, because touch rugby brings together mixed-gendered playing. So you've got to have a ratio of female and male players on the pitch. So it's a lot more inclusive. So that's why we're kind of celebrating the development of the inclusivity.
Yeah, speaking of the inclusivity, who is the charity that we're supporting this year?
So I am currently wearing one of our very fashionable Hadrian Cup t-shirts, and they are currently £10.
You've already smeared some stuff
over.
Oh, yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah, don't walk in boots and carry a coffee. But so we're currently selling them for £10, and all profits are going to B Trans Community Support. It's B North. So they're a local Newcastle charity who support trans adults. All the profits go into them, and it's kind of also a big protest because of the RFU's introduction of a ban on trans female players playing with other females. However, trans male players can play other males with a risk assessment. So it's like, hang on, you're going to let these people have a risk assessment to say, yes, I accept the risks of the sport, which is one thing to be honest, all rugby players accept the risk of the sport. So we just don't understand their logic, except for old oppressionist men being like, we're protecting our women.
Yeah, that's it. We know better than women. Let's not let them have an opinion on this.
But yeah, so luckily with the IGR, the grassroots of the sport is really working hard to kind of say, no, we can be inclusive and really push forward, and hopefully we can make a change.
Yeah. No, thank you so much for speaking to me, Glenn. Hopefully I never have to speak to you again. And yeah, we'll see you later in the day.
Yeah, it was lovely meeting you. What was it again? Phil Batch?
Phil Batch. Fill my batch. There we go.